What's good? Send you back at it again with another video. So today we're going to be talking about the RAM-7 and how it can perform inside of Warzone. Now I'm also going to let you in on a little secret. I actually wasn't going to review this weapon, but a couple of you wanted to see how the weapon can perform, and even though I've already used this weapon and I already know how this is going to end up, I will let you know that the weapon is good up close. It's fantastic up close. That's just bar none. It's good up close. We all know that. But what we're here to test today is how this thing can perform in all ranges, not just up close. So today, what we're running on this is a mono suppressor with the XRK Ranger. We have the TAC laser, the TAC Equilibrium stock with 50 round mags. Now the entire idea behind the setup was to basically increase the range as much as possible, because this weapon is good in every other category. You have good mobility, you have great recoil control, the accuracy is fantastic, the damage is on par, the fire rate is bar none one of the best, if not the best, that you can get in any assault rifle category. But the range is where this thing was lacking. The problem is that if you want to increase the range, they balanced it so perfectly to where if you want to make this thing a long range monster, you have to lose everything that makes the gun good. So today we have a setup where you can pretty much get everything and only really lose mobility, as you can see. And even then, I'm not impressed, man. I'll be real with you. Before we even get into the gameplay, I'm not impressed with this weapon. I'm not saying that it's a bad weapon. It's a fantastic weapon inside of multiplayer, but it was not made for Warzone. Anyway, let's get into this gameplay. Let's see what this thing is about. So there's pretty much a couple of people hiding on the roof, and there's the guy that I killed for sure. Got him. Got him. Can't be doing that. Got him. Looks like my man's hiding inside of the thing.
Be advised, UAV is...
Got him. Where's this bounty at in here?
Positive ID on the bounty.
Oh, that's not that far. That is not that far. That might actually be the guy that I killed earlier. Go ahead and redo my armor. He's around here somewhere. Didn't get a hit. Where is he? 30. Okay, he's running around. Broke his arm. He shot through the tree!
Sort them out or capture the objective.
That's the same guy that I killed earlier, man. The same guy I killed earlier respawned, went back to that location, and he never moved. I hate people who play like that, man. That's alright, though. That is alright, because we're going to land on this loadout drop, pick this thing up. We're going to go ahead and get him. Oh my god, look at this guy. Got the wrong loadout, but that's alright. Fuck out of here. Piece of garbage. So tired of this nonsense. You want to snipe, kid? I'm not the one to try to snipe. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Put your dumb ass down somewhere. Not playing no more games. Not playing no more games with you kids. I'm tired of this nonsense, man.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for
Give me my guns. 21 in the building. Yeah, he's still in there. Let's see if we can get a hit on him. Definitely damaged his armor. He's in there. Got him. Mostly because there's gonna be, yep. Ooh, I see you, kid. He's still in there.
Less than 10 enemies remain.
2 of them ready. Oh my god, he just listened for the gunfire, man. He was just playing hide and seek back there.
They hit us hard that time.
That's a garbage way to play, man. He didn't want to do anything. He did not want to do anything. That is a garbage way to play, man. Broke his armor. That's a good thing. I need a gun. Give me a gun, give me a gun, give me a gun. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. He went in there, so he should be coming out the right side pretty soon. So he ran in the door, hopped out the window.
Enemy personal.
Somehow he got behind. I'm confused. I don't know how it happened. I can't even explain it to you if I try it. Dude, stop giving me shield turrets. Nobody wants shield turrets. Alrighty. Time to go, man. What the? Who did it? Where's he at? Make him waste the ammo, and then you go ahead and do what you gotta do. But moving on. Oh, there's another one! Let me out! No, let me out! Okay, let me get up out of here, dude. Too much camping. Too much camping. My man's just sitting on the rooftop and he doesn't want to move. It's a guy on the floor, doesn't want to move. I cannot with the I don't want to move, man. Like, y'all gotta find out a way to move.
Got gas moving in.
Let me up in here. How is there no armor in here? Okay, so yet again, I got 2 kills. 50-something people are still here, and I can't seem to find a single person roaming around. Like, this is just bad, man. You spend like 15 minutes in a match looking for people just to get shot in the back by the person you were looking for.
Enemy personal radar in the air.
Because that person is doing what? This. And it's like they do that for 15 minutes straight. They got no intention of actually trying to fight. They don't want to sit over here and try to fight. They don't want to sit over here and get found. They pop ghosts. They grab a heartbeat sensor. Which, don't get me wrong, the heartbeat sensor is the best anti-camper tool available. But Infinity Ward, you can't give people an anti-camper tool and then give all the campers everything they need to avoid said tool. Like, you do not understand what you're doing, man. You sat there and you gave people Ghost. You gave people Cold-Blooded. You put both... Unbelievable, man. Oh, boy. But it's like you can't find anybody. You sit here, you spend half an hour trying to find somebody, and then when you finally do find somebody, like I did, it's because they were just sitting in a corner waiting on whoever they could hear. Okay, here we go. Let's see what this RAM is capable of, man, because I'm not gonna lie, has some pretty exciting matches with it so far, and then it all went to
Enemy
poop.
personal radar in the air.
Gotta remember that I only got one piece of armor, so I'm gonna drive down here, get a armor plate package, and then, you know, eventually we'll get UAVs. Like, the armor is way more important than knowing the location of the person. I'm gonna do this the right way this time. I don't see anybody up here, and see, I got a real strange feeling that the ring is gonna end up in the quarry again. Remember just a couple of days ago when I sat up here and I was like, you know what, I should have went up here so I could have the upper hand on the guys who were camping back here? Remember that? In case you don't, here's a flashback.
Gas is moving.
Oh, shoot, I ain't gonna make it, yo. Alright, I got enough to get the gas mask to the car. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, don't do me like this. I don't see him. I don't see him, man. He's gonna win because of the gas, dude. Oh my goodness, man. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so, as you can see, a general problem of people coming to camp up here is the fact that when they do get up here, they pretty much have all the advantage because they don't have to do anything. And they get to wait on everybody to show up. Just based off of what I'm seeing here, I got a good feeling that the ring is going to end somewhere over here. So, we're going to go and see exactly what the ring is going to look like when it closes. Yep, and I'm hearing gunfights all the way down there. The most annoying part is that I can't really show off how the RAM can perform inside of Warzone because everybody's camping, man. Like, I might just be done with solos for a while until they do something about people sitting in corners indefinitely. I'm probably done, man, because you can't do anything about it. You can only do so much with heartbeat sensors and snapshot grenades. After that, it's just like, well, what do I do? Well, like I said, match is gonna end up over here, which is pretty much basically what I anticipated. It's probably one of the more boring matches that you can have because 99% of the people who are actually supposed to show up are they're playing hide and go seek in the quarry. So I can't find anybody. And it's actually annoying. It's actually pretty annoying, man. I'm not seeing anybody. And I know there's nobody up here. That much I know. Got a guy hiding in the building down there. Look at him. He's sitting in the corner. This is solos, man. Oh no, I can't. Oh, this is so. Oh, dude, this is so annoying, man. Like, dude. Oh man, I cannot. There's 12 people left. How are they supposed to get up here? Look at this guy. This dude drove all the way up here. Oh boy, come on, Ram. You gotta do better than that. I don't see him. No, sir. Bro, you can get way back here? What the? I didn't even know that. Let me stop being so in shock. I had no idea you could get way back here. What in the... Yo, who came up with this, man? This is bad, dude. So the last people are definitely hiding up here. That's for sure. Or at the bottom somewhere, so let me stay on the top. How is man's tracking my position? The contracts are down there. So he's got to be down in there. Anybody in here I need to know about? Doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and pick up Ghost real quick, I guess.
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
So somebody killed the guy that was tracking me down here. There he is, I see him. Whoa.
Less than 5 to go. Bring
Oh.
over the win. Enemy UAV overhead.
Missed him apparently. Broke his armor. Got him. Oh, I just saw him sniping all the way down there. Mans was sniping way down there. Got him. Now where's the last guy?
Gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Hit his armor. Missed him. Got him. Easy win, man. A little too easy, to be honest with you. Y'all, I do apologize for not being as hyped as I normally am for getting a win, but I wasn't feeling it that match, man. That match was extremely slow. You couldn't find anybody, and it's not the gun's fault. It's not y'all fault. It's literally just solos, man. It stresses you out to the point where you don't want to play solos anymore because you spend half an hour looking for somebody, and then you can't never find that person. But anyway, let's get to talking about this weapon. Alright y'all, so I'm starting this new thing called The Lab. This is basically the video after the video where I talk about the weapon and what went wrong with the weapon and whether you should use it inside of Warzone or not. Now, I cannot recommend this thing for Warzone. The clips were great. I mean, obviously, as you saw at the beginning, melts through armor like a hot knife in butter, but that's only up close. If you paid attention, mid-range to long range, you will either lose track of the target trying to kill the target, or you have to lead perfectly to be able to land as many shots needed, which could be anything from 10 to 20 shots to sit over here and down somebody at long range, which is normally where something like an M4 or a Kilo or the Growl, the Scar, any of the weapons that I've named in the top 5 category would do it with no issue. Now, here's something that you need to know about most weapons or every weapon in the game. When you have a weapon with range, the range stat ties into two things. Its medium, close, and long damage categories, and its aim assist. The more range a weapon has, the more sticky it's going to be to those targets at a longer range. So when you start talking about the RAM-7 and how it can perform in Warzone, it's not going to be as overpowered as a lot of us thought it would have been until you put it in your hands and you realize that this thing does not track targets well at long range, and it takes forever to kill people at long range. So, without further ado, I really can't recommend this thing in Warzone. I just can't. If you want to use it, you are more than welcome to use it. But I would highly recommend that you pair it with a sniper, because if you don't, then you are going to be out of luck when you need to sit over there and deal with those targets that like to sit on roofs and hide 3 or 4 buildings away. And when you get to those rings where you know you cannot push that target because they got 4,000 or 5,000 claymores at the door, and they're, you know, ghost camping with heartbeat sensors in the corner, they got proximity mines right behind them. When you know you can't push situations like that, you need to have a sniper. Because if you rely on this weapon, which a lot of people do, a lot of people rely on their primary weapons, this weapon is going to let you down 9 times out of 10. Maybe, you know, you get that lucky kill where you're like, oh man, you know, this was great, this was fantastic, this weapon did it. But I can guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, when you get into those mid to long range engagements where every other weapon that you've used so far has performed well, this one is going to let you down. And that's not to say that this weapon is bad, because it's not. It's god tier and multiplayer. But Warzone is a completely different ball game, and this weapon is not made for Warzone. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not part of the community already, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.